Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ramadan Mubarak from me and Hoda.
Hello, ladies.
Welcome to a brand new episode of the Oversharers podcast.
Guys, this energy is after Afur, can I just say? It's after Afur.
We filmed the whole episode before Afur and it was dead.
Actually, I wasn't fasting, Kulthum was fasting and she was very
angry.
That girl was hangry, boy. She was like, I got a headache. I was like, the vibe is off. The vibe is off. You gotta eat, girl.
So honestly, you know, my glucose level was low. I just needed sugar.
Kulthum was dismortal. That's how
I was so angry. Honestly, I really want to insert a clip of like
how depressed
I was. I was so sad.
She was like, I'm just unhappy right now, Hoda. I've got a headache. I'm malnourished. My skin's really bad. I've got no water intake. I'm just unhappy, okay? This Ramadan is not doing it. Anyway, first week of Ramadan. How are we feeling?
So basically, the first 2 days were alhamdulillah, 620 wala afra, you know what I mean?
It was bliss.
Amazing.
It was like the summer. Remember in I don't know when it was, but like, this was school days when it was 4:30.
I don't even remember that. Anyway,
carry on then.
So the first 2 days, amazing. Carla's got an actual story for you for her first day of Ramadan. But then Sunday, GMT turns to BST. I'm looking at my phone, it's midnight. And then suddenly it's 2 AM.
Right, so the first day, guys, imagine this. I prepared all my suhoor. I had a lovely wrap, some dates, a nice little smoothie prepared. I did not wake up, okay? That's the first L that I took. I woke up at around 8 o'clock. I was already late for the school run because this boy's eating his breakfast at like 7:30. I'm like rushing, yeah. I get downstairs I'm doing something in the kitchen and then I hear a click on my neck.
What's the click?
And I'm like, what is this click? What is going on? And then I try to turn my head and I can't. It's like the most pain I've ever experienced in my life. I would say childbirth was nothing compared to this.
What?
I'm not even lying, guys. I felt like it was like from the back of my head here, yeah, all the way to here. It was like this sharp shooting pain. I just couldn't breathe.
Maybe it was the sciatica.
I don't know. Anyway, I couldn't turn my neck. I couldn't do anything. This point, no suhoor. I'm like to myself, it's the first day of Ramadan. I can't fumble.
You know.
I can't fumble the first day. I've got to carry on.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting on the stairs. I look crazy. This kid's late for school. I'm asking his dad to take him. It's just, there's too much happening. Anyway, it gets to around 9:30. I'm calling, like damn near crying on the phone, can I just say? Yeah. Calling to, I think it was like chiropractors, if they were open, if they had any slots. 3 of them in Ealing said no to me. Then this amazing one in Chiswick called the Massage Centre. Shout out to Vega, she's amazing. Gave me a slot. Here's me in my raggedy clothes, yeah. The bati was multicolored. I had sandals on, yeah. I didn't put on trainers on. That's how quickly I jumped out of the house.
Did you have socks on?
No. I looked like a tramp. Wallahi. And it was like my mum's sandals. You know those bulk ones? Like
no way, that's the little sketches.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was shocking. I get in the cab. I'm like crooked necked. It was just shocking. Anyway, I had a nice massage. And I became better. But the point is, my first day was rough, man. But yeah, after that it was okay. The 6:20, I was like, this is doable.
It's not bad, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that you're contending with is like,
now the time has changed. It's a bit like, But I don't feel hungry and I don't feel thirsty, which is really good.
Yeah. But the thing is, the time just doesn't go quickly, and I find myself like running out of steam.
Really?
Yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, I feel so tired. Like today I was like at my desk, I felt so knackered. All I wanted to do was just curl up on the sofa and just have a nap. But I can't because
you're slack.
I'm working, yeah.
Well, I mean, inshallah for more positive days. So today we're going to change up the tune, guys. I've got another story for you. This one you'll love.
Is it like a heartwarming story?
Yeah, it is actually. It's about an ex-Marine.
Oh.
The title is, an ex-Marine was about to bomb an Indiana mosque. But then something unexpected happened. Richard McKenney ended his 25-year career in the US Marine Corps as an angry, confused man. While serving several tours in the Middle East, he viewed all Muslims as mortal enemies. He still felt the same way after returning to his wife and daughter in, I would say the word is Muncie?
Let's have a look.
Muncie? Indiana?
Americans, help us out, please.
Is it Munch? Are you a Munch? His hatred was so toxic that his wife made sure to steer him clear of women in hijabs shopping in aisles of the local Target store. Living in Muncie now, I was being forced to see people that I considered an enemy every time I went out the door. This is my country, my city. It got to the point where I wanted to do harm, McKinney says. He did in fact plan to construct an improvised explosive device. He considered setting it off in front of the Islamic Center on a Friday afternoon in 2009, just as worshippers were gathering outside. He said, I was hoping for 200 dead or injured at least. In the end,
It's giving
McKinney, it is Islamophobic. In the end, McKinney did not commit the mass murder, thanks to a plot twist that demonstrated the power of kindness and change that people can emit.
Does someone give dawah to him?
Kindness can be so transformative. Just talking to someone and reserving judgment and finding common ground can make a huge difference. Right. So, this is what happened. When he went to the Islamic Center, he met with an Afghan refugee called Dr. Saber Bahrami and his wife Bibi, and an African-American native called Jomo Williams. We've lost line. Warmly welcomed him into the masjid. A woman wearing a burqa had picked up her son at his daughter's school, and McKinney was sure that the boy was a terrorist in training and that it was time to put his plot into action. Looking for proof to justify the terrorist attack he was about to commit, he forced himself to enter the mosque. Instead, he was treated as a valued guest, although the centre's members sensed that there was something odd about him. Moved and much relieved, McKinney began to feel comfortable among the Muslim Americans. So McKinney visited the mosque repeatedly and found community there, and within 8 weeks had ditched his lethal intentions and decided to convert to Islam. He went on to serve as the president of the Islamic Center.
What?
While McKinney found a spiritual home in Islam, his conversion and the revelation that he considered blowing up the mosque led to the dissolution of his marriage. Bless him. Anyway, this all comes out in a there's this show. So this story comes from a show called The Secret Lives of Muslims, yeah. So this man is basically, he just converted. All he had to do, like his plan was actually to go into that mosque and blow it up.
But he went into the mosque and came out.
And I listened to a podcast that he was on actually, and he came into the mosque with a backpack full of explosives, but he didn't detonate it. He was surprised by the fact that people were even speaking to him, and then he just kept coming back, and then 8 weeks later he became Muslim. And then they all became friends, the people that he was about to do those horrible things.
So wait, the first person he saw was the lady with the burqa?
So he saw Bibi, and that guy, her husband, Dr. something, Sharaf. So they sensed that like
something was off about him.
And the way he looks as well, I'm not gonna lie, he did look like
out of place.
Very out of place, like he looked very angry. So they were like surprised, but they still like came up to him in a very nice way and embraced him.
Brought him closer.
But the point is, his misconceptions of Muslims were like, they were just out there, they were crazy.
He probably thought that he was going to see loads of extremists and stuff. You know what they show you in the media?
Yeah.
But then his perception wasn't actually reality.
Yeah. Anyway, how nice is that?
Love
that. Really moved me.
Did it move you to tears?
Not to tears, but it definitely did move me. But it also showed me how scary America is, man.
Have you not noticed that the majority of like documentaries of wild things that happen in the world tends to originate in America?
No, but they exist everywhere.
I know they exist everywhere, but like the really
the prominent stories come, the prominent ones come from America, you mean?
So like the really prolific stories that compel screenwriters to create documentaries about them. Crazy stuff happens in America, you know?
That's scary.
And it's not in the big cities.
Can I tell you something about rural America? I was reading this the other day. There's towns that you're not allowed in, as in like black people are not allowed in after dark. What? And they still exist till this day.
Wait, because it's unsafe for them to go.
Because people will kill you. They're called I need to find it on TikTok. Anyway, I can't find the name. But yeah, there's towns that you can't go in. It's actually really scary. But moving on from that, in America, bloody, you know who is really embracing reinventing herself? Is Black China.
Black China.
Did you see it?
Took all the fillers out.
I know.
Reduced the boobs.
I know.
She looks amazing.
She looks so nice.
She looks amazing. She looks like old Hollywood glamour.
Literally, did you see her in the little black one? And the black dress?
With the little with the waist. She looks incredible.
She looks so cute. But did you know she had this like devil tattoo? It was like a devil called like it begins with BH, but it's very scary.
Is it Beelzebub?
No, Overla. What's that? How do you know that?
You know, I heard the song by that band Queen. Beelzebub.
No, that's so scary.
The devil will
She had a really scary devil tattoo who actually, and the tattoo actually represented a form of demon. And in my head I'm like, why would you have that on your body?
It's Holly weird, Holly weird.
Oh my god, I was like, I really
Well, Holly weird.
It is Holly weird. Anyway.
They probably branded her.
Yeah, at the same time.
You know, I've got loads of crazy conspiracy theories about Hollywood.
Listen, since I put you on to Jaguar, you have gone into a new world.
I tell you, Jaguar is causing me to lose sleep because all her interviews are like all her interviews are like 1 hour, 2 hour long, like they're so long. And the thing is, like, you feel like you have to keep watching because you think she's gonna just drop some man. But anyway, Jaguar Wright hates P. Diddy. She hates Mary J. Blige. She hates Jay-Z.
Oh my god.
She thinks Will Smith and his wife just super creepy, do creepy stuff in their house. Gurian, you know when they open it up for the parties?
Very scary.
Very scary. It's not a regular party.
You know, sometimes I think to myself, like, if inshallah may Allah take us to Jannah, yeah?
I mean.
But I think of this thought where I think if we ever get into Jannah, I would want to just like have a front view cinema where I just watch people's lives and what actually happened inside people. Like, what happened to JFK? Who actually killed Tupac?
I've been looking into that as well, JFK.
Oh my god, you've gone
So the JFK video is actually so scary. Have you watched the video? Oh my god, it is the most horrible thing I've ever seen. So you see one shot.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
So he's driving.
He's in the car, his wife's beside him. I feel so sorry for his wife, Hotta. So the car is moving. The assassin takes one shot. So it like hits him somewhere, but he's still kind of moving. And then that's when
head.
Wait, then there was a second shot that went poof, and you see like bits of his skull just fly, like bits of his head just fly out, and obviously his wife like you can see her trying to get out of the car, but she's trying to get out of the car to retrieve the part of him that's blown off. It's just so it's the most horrible video ever. Like you literally see something fly, like
brain matter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Honestly, when I saw that video, I did some deep dive.
Who did it?
One guy called Oswald something. They took him out.
You remind me of a time, yeah, when... did you ever watch The Arrival?
I did. I was on the phone to Harbour. Do you know what I remember? I was in Bristol at the time. And then you were like, come to me. You need to watch this.
It's always me who brings you this shit and you go...
So The Arrivals was like this, like 25-part series, basically about how like the world is just
managed by all the same people.
All the same people, and then they use all this imagery, these symbols and stuff to try and misguide people. But the one area that cannot be transcended is Mecca, basically.
Can I just say though, there was an episode where like the Queen's face, Charles' face would like merge with someone's face, and then like they would all look alike, and I'm like, this is so creepy.
But we were so young.
But we were so young. I believed it.
We
so
believed
much.
everything.
But it was. I don't think that's. I don't.
No,
think
I think
that's
it's been
real.
discredited since. I think it was just a really good.
But it was a very good.
It was a really good story.
That was on Netflix. That was.
But I'm not even lying. Arrivals, there's elements of it that are real.
I agree.
I believe the Arrivals, the message.
I agree. There's a lot of change happening in the world at the moment. I mean, I was recently searching up. Do you know about BRICS? So BRICS is a new currency that Russia, India, Brazil and South Africa are creating to go against the dollar. And now America's basically getting very edgy about it because the dollar's going down.
And the BRICS are coming up.
And I don't know if BRICS has started yet, but Kenya wants to join the BRICS apparently. And then Kenya's president today made an announcement to say, I'm warning you to stop using the dollar and start using your Kenyan shillings. So that means something's coming.
Something's coming.
With the money.
JFK.
And the banks, remember that really the Silicon Bank in California went down. I think Deutsche Bank, there's something happening. So I'm just saying, yeah, there's something happening right now with the dollar, guys, and we need to be aware. And you know why this BRICS thing's amazing? Because Gaddafi, the president of Libya, before he was killed, he was trying to create something similar. Yeah. And they fobbed him off.
They fobbed him off.
And now, because Russia is holding the fort, oh, it's BRICS, so it's Russia, so it's Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna move on to the second. It's a cute little scenario sent in by one of our followers. Guys, this episode's gonna be a bit short today because honestly, we're exhausted.